Hey everyone, Skull902 back here for another part of Sonic Mania. This is part 6, and we're going to be going through Stardust Speedway Zone from Sonic CD. It's an interesting zone that has some neato quirks in it that I'll be mentioning here and there, but first off, I'd like to apologize for no update yesterday, like no video, I should really be saying. It's been 10 days since I last did commentary, so I had a bit of a stockpile, but that ran out yesterday, because like it's not as bad as it was during the spring or anything. I need to assure you guys, but my stomach had been feeling like very been getting the grumbles. It hasn't been fun, but I'm here and whatnot, but unfortunately I didn't have enough backed up to have a video for yesterday, and I had been uploading daily with Sonic Mania here in Donkey Kong Country, and for anyone who was possibly like expecting a video or anything, I'm sorry that I didn't have one for you yesterday. I'm getting this one all together, the commentary and editing and whatnot, same day. So, I'll have something today, August 25th. So please bear with me. I'm really sorry for not having enough backup to like last. But anyway, Stardust Speedway. We just saw it earlier, the part that I was talking about earlier that reminded me of Donkey Kong Country, with the like spring launchers, I guess they're called. I'm not sure. It's very similar to like sections of Donkey Kong Country where you launch from barrel to barrel and all that. One of the reasons why I like this version of Stardust Speedway. Another version is the giant-ass Firefly robot. You would not believe your eyes and whatnot. I'm sorry. I had to make the Owl City reference. God help me, it's been a fucking decade since that song. I remember when that shit was new. Like, I learned the lyrics to that song from listening to it on the fucking radio. That's insane. But I love that they put a giant version of that enemy in there. Another thing that I really dig is that they incorporated the time travel gimmick from Sonic CD and used it to show off the color palettes, both the present and good futures for Stardust Speedway here, which is a really, really nice touch. I absolutely love that. There's another similar quirk, actually, with like the music. T-Lopes, the composer of this game, decided to remix the Japanese versions of the Stardust Speedway tracks, as well as for the Metal Sonic boss fight that we'll be seeing later. I know, spoilers, am I right? You guys are watching, you know what to expect. I would honestly be very surprised if someone who has not watched or played Sonic Mania is actually watching this right now. And to the one person now or in the future, sorry. But anyway, so T-Lopes did that, and something I find a little interesting is that in Sonic Forces, when you fight Metal Sonic, it's a remix of the American version of that boss battle theme. But the thing about it is, that would just be one thing. It would just be like Sega making reference and all that. But I find it a little more interesting because with this game, it's an American composer remixing the Japanese tracks, whereas in Forces, it's Japanese composers remixing the American track. So I just find that like really interesting and fun and cool and whatnot. The most recent special stage ring that I got, it's a total bitch to get, and so is this one. It requires some good timing because these fucking things can launch you, you know. These like tubes that automatically, you know, make you go in certain directions and whatnot. It can be a bit of a pain in the ass with the timing, is what I mean to say. Here we have some more spring launchers, some nice Donkey Kong Country vibes. But the reason why I decided to go for all the special stage rings, like I learned where they are and whatnot, is because of this here Metal Sonic boss fight. So with Metal Sonic, you know, he's a bit of a thing. He's a multi-phaser, and while the first, you know, phase isn't so bad, it's the second phase that really gets to you. But the first phase here involves him like chasing you down, and he'll do some attacks at you, one from below and one from above. Like that. Supersonic obviously can outrun that, so we didn't really get to see it too much. Here's a reference that I absolutely love the shit out of, is fucking Silver Sonic from the Game Gear version of Sonic 2. That is amazing. Absolutely love that. Normally you're meant to spin dash into him when he's spin dashing so that he can hit Metal Sonic. With Super Sonic though, like he goes too fast and Silver Sonic will just miss him completely. Which would have been a problem in the original version of this boss fight. But when you defeat him, he explodes like little laser balls. And that'll hit Metal Sonic. That's something they changed. Before he didn't do that, and it was very confusing to new players. For this guy, this is a Knuckles Chaotix reference. He'll charge up a laser and shoot it at you and whatnot. Very different from the original version of the boss fight, which I'll be showing off in the extra video. I didn't get to explain it all that well. Perhaps I'll go into a little more detail in the next part, but I just, you know, I think it's a little too tedious, so I tend to use Supersonic on him. I'm sorry for all the Supersonic whoring, but whatever. Whatever, man. Anyway, next time we'll be visiting another Sonic 3 and Knuckles zone, Hydro City. So I'll see you there. I've been Skull902. Thank you for watching and have yourselves a wonderful day.